Hello, Chainsaw Buffet.
Damn it.
I am Basil, secret overlord of the Chainsaw Empire's South Quadrant thing. I have known Chainsaw for much time, and throughout history, they have been a force of amazement, jollity, and compassion. I enjoy my time with the Chainsaws and the buffets, especially Ryan's, except for the one on University Drive. It's kinda sucks. All the food is lukewarm and not very appetizing. But the one on Governor's is divine, much like the Chainsaw Buffet. Yes. I love you, Dylan. More than you can ever know. It's about 10%.
What the hell is Chainsaw Buffet? No, what why am I here? Who's Chainsaw Buffet? Who are those guys who've been at the convention once?
You met them twice.
Twice? I mean, not like I've, ever heard them or sat in on any of their interviews or podcasts with us or... there's some guys. There's just some really hoopy fruits.
Justin Cook.
You see,
It was like,
the thing that we so often forget when we talk about mercantilism and the effect that it had on history, especially in the trade between England and China during that period of time was... Wait, what did you want me to talk about?
I met you guys a long time ago, man, in a galaxy far, far away. It was, see, what happened was John stole the plans to the Death Star, and I was told to come after him. And, and it's just been a whirlwind adventure ever since.
I don't have a feud with Charlie because that would require me to acknowledge his existence. But you should go buy Sassy Nico, which is promoted by the Chainsaw Buffet, and it's sold at all fine department stores this holiday season.
I've actually never listened to a single episode of the Chainsaw Buffet. Not a single podcast.
Describe them physically.
Greek gods. They are gods among men. Or nerds among men. I don't know. One of those.
Actually, some of my favorite moments working with the crew of Chainsaw Buffet was actually getting to work with you guys on a lot of the charity events that we've been working on. And I know this is going to be a little serious, but I mean, I don't think Anime Fans Get Back to Japan or Ganbare for Japan would have had near the amount of success if it hadn't been for the hard work and effort put forth by all of you guys, and just sharing the contacts that you had, and like basically kind of like pounding the internet pavement, as it were, and getting all of these amazing people to just show up for a charity event that honestly is a wonderful cause, and that they genuinely seem to care so much about. And so I want to say thank you from all of us, whether it be Doctor or Foxy, or any of the crazy amount of people that are on both the Fairy Tale and Konoha Corner podcasts. I just want to say a huge, huge thank you and a major shout out to Chainsaw Buffet podcast for your hard work and your tireless efforts in making something that was just basically a fan idea into an amazing reality. Thank you guys so, so much.
Actually, I really like all the Chainsaw Buffet guys. It's been a real pleasure to get to meet them and get to know them. They do bring a certain level of professionalism to their podcast, and the interview questions that they ask are so great, and it really does inspire people from other podcasts, and I think it brings up the level of all people trying to do podcasts, and it's a good example of what to do when you want to do a podcast. They bring a certain level of intellectualism to the anime fandom and everything they cover, while at the same time, they're still really great guys to cut loose and have fun and make just a lot of good times with. A lot of good memories with these guys.
Possibly the moment that definitely stood out for not only us, but a lot of our fans was we were testing out this idea to basically dub a video game. We brought I think it was Ninja Storm Generations to MomoCon, and they don't see a beer. That's Chainsaw Buffet right there.
That's right.
Shh, shh, shh.
It's also
Don't ruin my take.
It's
also-
a beer.
It's also not Chainsaw Buffet.
Director, he's changing the script. But no, they were chilling with us at MomoCon. We were playing a video game. We turned the sound down, and we were just gonna dub it and do funny voices and act silly and stupid like we always do. And oh my god, John had this brilliant idea. He saw Hinata on the screen. He was like, "I want to be Hinata. I want to be Hinata." I'm sitting there thinking like, okay. So he gets up there with the mic, and Hinata gets in her lovely pose, this little shy woman, and then all of a sudden you hear, "I am a delicate flower," and he just drops the mic and walks off. That moment will stick with me forever. That is possibly the best moment ever. So apparently, you didn't really know, but Hinata is a closet Metallica fan.
Well, Dylan's obviously Pidge, so you're obviously the princess. So by default, I am Keith.
I don't know, man. You've got more of a Keith look to you, man. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, but then again, I don't know. Sven? You might possibly... I could see you dying after a few episodes. Yeah, totally. and I gotta agree, man. John, you're totally a princess as well. I mean, come on. Hey, you get to pilot the Blue Lion, so you're not like the retarded Power Ranger that was the White Lions or the white freaking Ranger. People who've seen or listened to Konoha Corner know of my hatred of all things Sentai, and that's mostly because of a person on our crew. So it's not anything that I really hold specifically against Sentai. It's just that I have a person on my crew that doesn't shut up about it.